What's going down, my paisanos? Welcome back to a brand new episode of Cars the Video Game, and today we're finally going to be tackling Lizzie's Postcard Hunt. I think I've been talking about this for a long time throughout this entire Let's Play, and I've been anticipating it. You guys have probably been anticipating it because, you know, these little postcards have been floating around Radiator Springs for the longest time now, and we're finally going to get them all. And of course, that was the first one that we just got, and we got the second one on top of Ramon's Body of Art place. What you will probably notice about this episode is that this whole entire episode is dedicated to finding all postcards, all 20 of them, and all of them are going to be gotten, I should say, in succession. So we're going to get all of them one by one, and we're not going to stop. And I had to edit a whole lot of this out. I'll tell you guys right now, originally this took me about an hour to do. I actually edited all the way in for only half of that. So now we're going to watch like 30 minutes of this. So yeah, a lot of this is because I was like kind of trying to, you know, follow a little guide that I actually placed for myself, because of course I did. You know, the best thing to do when you're trying to get these postcards, if you don't know your way around Radiator Springs, or if you don't remember where you missed some, is to really just put up a guide from like YouTube or something like a website or whatever, and that's the best way to really find them, because without that it is kind of difficult to find them. So yeah, of course we also have green paint job Racing Lightning McQueen. I also changed his paint job again later on, just because I wanted to spice everything up. And once again, this is post commentary, because I was doing this by myself, and I didn't want to keep pausing every time I was, looking at the guide and doing all that other stuff. So of course, right now we're getting all the postcards in Radiator Springs. There is about 12 of them. These postcards are actually not evenly distributed throughout the entire 3 areas of Radiator Springs. So the first 12 are actually in Radiator Springs itself, which I guess makes sense because I think it is the biggest hub world besides Tailfin Pass. But I think Tailfin. Oh, and I gotta stop saying Tailfin, because I keep thinking that it's Tailfin Pass, but it's actually called Tailfin Pass because there is an I in there, but it's really close to the L, and it gets me really confused, like it's like I have dyslexia or whatever. But it's actually not called Tailfin Pass. I don't know why I keep calling it that. Disregard everything I've said in the last couple of episodes where I was calling it Tailfin Pass. It is actually called Tailfin Pass, so I don't know why I keep calling it that. But yeah, the postcards are not evenly distributed. 12 of them are here in Radiator Springs. I think there's only two in Ornament Valley. And I guess doing the math, there's about 6 or so in, in Tailfin Pass. I was going to say Tailfin because it's just such a habit at this point. I've been saying Tailfin Pass for the longest time. And I think even a couple of years ago, I was like, oh, wait, it's called Tailfin Pass. And then I forgot about it. And now we're still going to call it, Tailfin Pass. Just because I said so. And also that's just what it is called. It's not really because of what I said. So anyway, yeah, so these are really not that hard to get. In fact, one of the reasons, but some of them can be tricky, like this one. If you're using this video as like a guide, I wouldn't really blame you, because if you're watching this Let's Play, you want to play the game with me and stuff like that, then this is a good one. Just for this one right here, of course, you got to get into the right angle just to get that postcard, because as you can see, it's right there. I'll demonstrate in a little bit where you should probably go in order to jump right here. So if you want to get this one right here, jump right there. And that one right there, actually, a lot of people have trouble on that one. I didn't really have trouble. The only part I was kind of having trouble with was just trying to find out where to jump. And really, jumping itself is really not that bad. If you know how to jump in this game, which you should, you just flick the control stick down, you hold it, and then you flick it back up. It's really, really easy to jump in this game. But yeah, some of these are pretty kind of, like I was mentioning and alluding to in the last episode, where I was saying that some of these postcards are kind of weird to get. Jesus Christ. I mean, Lightning will go through stuff like this to get those postcards. Because I swear to you, some of the things that you do in this game is really putting the cars, the sentient beings of cars in this universe to the test, in terms of how versatile they can be and what they can do. Because literally, I'm about to go on top of a mountainside. You see some of those little mountain cliffs in the distance? I'm about to go on top of one of those things and get a postcard. A couple of them actually, because yeah, there is some on top of those things, and we're gonna have to do it. Again, you really want to understand and really get used to the control scheme of this game before you go tackle these like postcard missions or whatever. And I also should mention that, again, like I mentioned last time, you want to complete delinquent road hazards before you actually even attempt getting all the postcards, because you won't be able to get all of them at certain points in the game. So the best time to do it is to go to and complete delinquent road hazards after you unlocked Tailfin Pass, and then you'll be able to do that one. And after you do that, you'll be able to get every single postcard in the game. So remember that before you go on ahead and tackle this mission. And I'm telling you right now, the awesome freaking the payoff for this mission is absolutely incredible. I'm telling you guys, like, it is so awesome and juicy and spicy. I just love it. But you know, right now it's about the journey. So you know, of course, the journey is like with this right now. So of course, like, the weird thing is, like, right here you have to like go behind the, you know, I guess you could say like the drive-through thing, and then you gotta like maneuver yourself in different ways and places. And again, that's an example of how versatile you have to be with these missions, because this mission in general, it's not hard. It is just kind of difficult just to kind of maneuver Lightning McQueen left and right, trying to get everything and trying to get everything all at once and all the postcards. It can be a little tricky. So yeah, again, if you're using this as a guide, follow this to a T. Pause the game, unpause the game every time you go back and forth, and really just understand where you're going, because I will not steer you wrong. I've seen other tutorials on YouTube where they don't really explain how to get to place. I will not be warping in this episode unless I'm going to stuff like Ornament Valley, or not Ornament Valley, but when I'm going into like Tailfin Pass, I will be warping. But I will let you guys know when I warp or whenever I do anything like that, because again, I want you guys to know one-to-one where I'm at all times, because of course the mini-map is not really helpful right now. I really don't know why they kind of turn off like how much you can see with it when you're in the hub world. I understand there's other different turns and stuff like that, but it would really help in stuff like this, because it would be because like you could literally just post like a game facts like picture of where all of the postcards were if you actually, you know, had a whole entire map. Which I guess you could really say is a really big negative about this entire like scavenger hunt mission. The fact that there is no like discernible mini map, and unless you're talking about those little dots, but that's not really going to help you much in this. But yeah, it's not really that helpful for something like this. The mini map is actually really not that helpful at all when you're in the open world, which is kind of sad to say. But you know, we again, this is what this Let's Play is also for. It's not just a Let's Play, it's also a walkthrough and a playthrough that you guys can, you know, use as a guide, or if you want to, you know, play the game with me as well. This one right here is kind of difficult. You kind of have to do it at a weird angle. You want to go to the farthest part of the hump right here, because as you can see, the postcard's on top of that thing right there. I'm gonna get a little speed boost right here and go on top of this one and jump. Remember to understand how to jump, and please know how to stop, because I was literally like 2 centimeters away from driving off the cliff. It is a really serious game here, folks. But yeah, this one right here, like, you know, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I have not gotten all the postcards in this game ever until this very episode. And I recorded this yesterday, so not until about December 16th of 2022, I had never gotten all the postcards in all of my years of playing this game. And I would say it's kind of sad, but I would say it's more sad in the sense that this game kind of, like, again, if the mini-map was more discernible, it would have been like, whatever, you know, who cares? Like, it's probably like bad on me. But the fact is that I never really bothered and cared about this one part. Again, I love this game to death. I really do. But I never cared about doing the scavenger hunt thing. And personally, I've never been the type of person to really care about 100% in games in general. Because unless it's like, you know, clear and manageable and stuff like that, I just don't really care about it. But and for this Let's Play, and because I want to have the definitive Cars Let's Play on YouTube, I really just wanted to do this just because, yeah, I just had to, you know. I just felt like it would be very incomplete because this is like the one mission that you see a cutscene for and everything, and then, oh wait, you never want to do this ever again, or if you're me, you didn't want to do this at all. So yeah, like right here, like crazy stuff that you have to do in this mission, because like right here, I'm going all the way up this mountain, and I'm gonna have to like jump on these like crazy cliffs and everything. Like, as you can see, like I can easily fall off here, and if you fall off these cliffs like I'm about to do, or I just did, you'll spawn where you last were. And of course I was confused. I was like, where the hell am I at? But yeah, you'll be spawned in a very like last possible place where the game saw that you were. So it's not that bad. Don't, like, if you are like kind of scared about, you know, falling off the edge, it's really not that bad in general. Just keep moving, and just knowing when to jump, how to jump, and when to stop like this is really, really important, because, you know, you really don't want to be frustrated doing this, because it's really, really difficult. But yeah, with that being said, this is just going to be basically me getting all the scavenger postcards. So I just kind of wanted to, you know, hop on here and I guess talk for, you know, this whole entire episode about other stuff going on with me and the channel. And because, you know, honestly, and I know that just happened, and I just acted like that didn't happen, because honestly it was just funny. I'm really getting used to like the weird glitches of this game. But yeah, honestly, I just have lots to talk about. If you guys are wondering, like, where's the other Let's Plays, where's New Super Mario Brothers Wii, what is on your next agenda and stuff, considering that we have some time to talk about this, you know, considering the circumstances. I was actually thinking about for after, like, maybe like today or tomorrow, probably most likely tomorrow at this point, I will probably start uploading the New Super Mario Brothers Wii Let's Play, and that one's only going to be about 8 parts, because it's going to be 8 worlds, or 9 if I decide to really do the 9th and final world of the game. I'll get that out as like a special Christmas type of upload for you. I was actually thinking about making like a Scout Program Let's Play, doing like a beat 'em up Let's Play with you know, my friend Kanish, maybe also doing that in tandem with New Super Mario Brothers Wii. Of course I'm going to beat this Let's Play probably in like part 11 or 10 or something like that, I don't know, but this Let's Play is not going to go on for too long, because again, we're in the semi-final chapter at this point. And also Danganronpa 1, I'm definitely gonna have to start doing more sessions with Danganronpa 1. I just need to find time to record that series. I'm still kind of like trying to decide if I should have face cam or not. I really want to have green screen for that one, just because that's just how I like it, and I think I might have found a way to do it. So maybe whatever, but I'm gonna record that Let's Play regardless. I just wouldn't expect that Let's Play to be done before the end of the year. Definitely not at this point. It's a long game, it's a long sessions and stuff like that. I do not see that game being done before the end of the year. So that will be one big Let's Play that I'll be doing. And of course, you know, that's actually a really big project of mine. Besides that, I think after everything is said and done, I'll probably move on to other Let's Plays and other like games and stuff like that, because there's a lot to do. There's lots of things, and of course, yeah, now I just got the last postcard. Now we're gonna go to Ornament Valley. That's exactly what we're about to do, and this part really doesn't, you know, you if you don't, I might be going like a different way than you guys might go, but just go to Ornament Valley at this point. But yeah, that's basically what I got planned for like the rest of this year. Then after that, I'll see what I'll do. in terms of other Let's Plays, because again, fun channel. I just kind of go with the flow and I kind of do what I want. You guys can also like request games for me to do if you guys want. You guys, if you want to just pop in the comment section down below or go on my Twitter or anything like that, you can just, let me know like what game you want me to do. It really doesn't matter. Before we actually go to Ornament Valley, we're actually gonna like change my paint job because hey, I want variety, and don't you guys want variety? Variety is good. I heard they told me that, but yeah, basically that's my plans for this year. I have a lot of stuff planned for my actual like main YouTube channel. I plan to make a couple reviews. I'm going to make a review about Dark Souls and why I, spoiler alert, do not like Dark Souls. I'm going to be doing the Wreck-It Ralph review that I talked about earlier. It's just going to be in production right now, so it'll be up soon. I'm also going to be doing a story time video. I don't know if anybody who's watching from my main channel, but I've been thinking about doing story times for a long time now. It's not going to be fully animated, but it's going to be like an animated story time type thing because I thought it was funny, the story. Just to let you guys know right now, the story is about how I abused a girl when I was 10 years old. When I abused a girl to get her to like me so she would go out with me. And that's a... that is a crazy story. I got lots of stories like that, and I might as well say, hey, this is my YouTube channel, so I might as well tell it. Again, this is all going on my main channel, KamPlays, so of course be on the lookout for that. I'm also looking to do the Danganronpa review, because if you guys didn't know before, the Let's Play that I'm doing for Danganronpa is the footage that I'm going to be using for the review, and it's also the way that I'm going to tell people to if they want to know more of my thoughts about Danganronpa, if the review isn't suffice enough, then they can watch my Let's Play on this channel that's going on right now. So, of course, that's exactly what I'm going to be doing with that. But yeah, with that being said, that's basically a lot of the videos that I have planned. And then, of course, I'll be doing like a year of 2022 rewind, like I did last year, and I did the year before that. And I didn't do it in 2019, but I did do it in 2018. And this is just kind of like a thing I like to do, and I like to really like look back at the whole entire year and see how it is, and it's kind of crazy, but yeah. But yeah, lots of new content coming soon, guys. I really do like doing this channel, making videos for you guys and all that stuff, and I'm really surprised that a lot of you guys are like legit watching these videos. I don't think I've ever had a Let's Play channel where I've had like views and stuff like this, and I know, like, it's just crazy to me. So hopefully, the VijaKam channel can become even bigger, and we can work in tandem with my main channel, KamPlays, and, be all hunky-dory and all happy family with the Cam fam. But, yeah, besides making this video dated by the time, like, next year or something like that, yeah, that's pretty much it. This grassy area is kind of hard to go through. You really want to like jump over the gates and stuff like that, because some parts you can't get over. Again, follow this little guide as much as you can, because as much as you should, really, if you're using this as a guide, you should follow this to a T, because it is going to be the best way for you to not get lost and stuff like that, because it really should be stressed that this is really a really easy like part to get lost in. It really is. But yeah, I'm really just trying to just make a cohesive kind of walkthrough for this. And of course, that was the last postcard in Ornament Valley. So now I'm going to be warping by doing Sally's Wheel Well Sprint. Considering the fact that I didn't do the other ones in the other Ornament Valley minigames yet, the best way to do it is to go to her race and then quit the event, and then you'll automatically be respawned in the main section of Ornament Valley at the Wheel Well, which is really cool, because now I'm looking at, like, the Wheel Well doesn't exactly look how it did in Cars 2, but it does look like how it did in Cars 2. It's weird. But anyway, that's the first one. Of course, we only got like, let's see, like 6 more to get. Yeah, literally, like I said, there are 12 postcards in Radiator Springs. Only 2, count them, 2 in Ornament Valley. and about 6 of them in like in Tailfin Pass. Did I say earlier that I was going to warp to Ornament Valley? I meant to say that I was going to be warping to Tailfin Pass. This is a weird one. And also, this is right here, actually not right here, but after this one, this is where I realized that you actually have to do the delinquent road hazards. And also, you might have picked up on the fact that I don't have all 3 boost gauges, but just by how small my boost bar looks. Seriously, and look at those freaking jumps, man. Like the jumps and the things that you have to do, like I said, are so insane. They are so crazy that they just tell you, hey, be this living, breathing race car, and just jump off this thing right quick, like you have hands and feet to get you up. Like it's so weird. But yeah, the Tailfin is probably the one where they want you to do the most weirdest things, like you're a mountain climber, like you're hiking up the mountains and stuff, and it is the weirdest like the weirdest area in the game to get the stuff at, but it's really not that bad. Just be very careful, don't go too fast, and at times just be very, very, very careful. It's really not that hard. But yeah, I'm just really surprised about like the length of this game. Like I'm already like at episode 8, and we're already kind of like I think we're like halfway through chapter 4, which again is the semi-final chapter. And yeah, so episode 9 we'll be going back to like the basics and what we usually do. Now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, episode 9 will probably be a lot of other stuff. Then episode 10 will be probably some of my favorite mini games. Episode 11 will probably be a Piston Cup race. Episode 12 will probably be a lot of other races. And then 13 will probably be the last Piston Cup race. And the last Piston Cup race, I just have to say right now, is really, really cool. But before we get to that, yes, again, like I said before, you have to do delinquent road hazards before you get this done. I did that, and now as you can see, the pathway is open, and we can go past and go to to the rest of Tailfin Pass. Just remember that again before you do this entire mission, this entire side quest. Remember to explicitly just do the delinquent road hazards. But yeah, but going back to what I was saying though, the last Piston Cup race is so amazingly beautiful. It's so amazing. I think it's a great send off to the game. And it's got such an aesthetic that I just love it so much. Like I'm just thinking about it right now. I'm just like, man, this is like the perfect way to end off a game like this. And I don't know. I might be a little bit overzealous. It might be a little bit anticlimactic. Not really, but it kind of could be a little bit, I guess. But it's such a great way to send off the game. And it's so weird because like I remember, again, it took me when I was like, honestly, for me, it takes me a long time to beat games. So when I was playing this, of course right there I just kind of went forward. I didn't do anything else there. But it takes me a long time to beat games. I don't know how long it took me to beat Cars, the video game, but it took me long enough to where when I beat it for the first time, I was in awe when I finally saw like the credits for this game. And of course, I've owned a lot of versions of this game. I don't know if I've actually said this before, but I've owned the PlayStation 2 version, which I owned first. Then I owned the Wii version, and I also owned the GBA version, and also this is the one version, Xbox 360 version now. So yeah, I played this game a lot, and again, like this is a very, very consistent game. There's not really that many differences unless you're talking about the DS and PSP versions for some reason. The PSP version does look a lot like the Game Boy Advance version, but it has a completely different story and all that stuff, as well as the DS version. The PSP version just has like similar gameplay, but it's just like seeing the ending in this game across all these versions is crazy. I also love like the music in the GBA version. How many times am I going to talk about the GBA version and I'm not going to play it? I'll play it. Maybe I'll stream it. I don't know if a lot of you are really going to be there, but hopefully you guys will be there, and I will stream probably cars for the GBA or something like that, or maybe I might upload it to might upload it on this channel. Like I might play it on my other channel where I get a lot more live viewers, and I'll upload it here. That's probably a good way for me to actually cover that game. I'll probably do the same thing for like other versions of different games like Sonic Unleashed and whatnot. But yeah. So yeah, this one right here, you gotta like kind of stay on top of like the little boards or whatever, and eventually you'll come to the postcard where it is, and just remember not to fall. I don't know how that just happened, but it happened, and I'm not gonna complain about it. But yeah, pretty much just stay on the path and everything will be good. And that was actually one of the last ones. I think there's only about 2 more left. I think I really need to I don't know, I think there's 2. I was looking down when it said it on screen, but but yeah, it's really not that bad. I'm just looking forward to maybe playing the other Cars games in the series. Again, I've mentioned before that I did play Cars International, but I only played the DS version. Of course, I'll play that on this channel because that's a part of me. It's my childhood. That's what I love. I've never completely beat that game though. Like I remember there was a way to unlock stuff and I just could not unlock it for some reason. I don't know why. And I finally figured out how, so maybe one day soon I'll probably do it or something like that. But for now, I have not really played the other games in this series. I really want to see what the actual console version for Mater National is about. I never just really bothered to play that for some reason, and I don't know why. Like nothing like dejected me from playing the other games. I mean, shit, I was actually excited to play Race-o-Rama a little bit, but I just didn't. I don't know why. But this like nice little waterfall where this postcard at is really cool. Yeah, so we got the one last postcard to get, and this one is actually pretty damn easy to get in general. So yeah, we're just gonna have to go find it real quick, and of course we'll just be getting that right quick. This little like sideways ramp. You really want to be careful right here. It's kind of hard to jump. It's not that hard. It's not too hard, but this is how you're supposed to do it. Like that, very, very seamless and easy, and stuff like that. And yeah, if anyone's asking, the next episode I will still have all 3 boost tanks. And I'll have the full boost gauge, so don't worry, this will not go away. I felt the need to mention that for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, I will have all boost tanks after this. So just a real experience though, getting all of these postcards though. I swear, it's just after all these years, I finally did it. Like I swear, when I actually got all the postcards, like right about here, it's just euphoric. You found all the postcards, and I go to talk to Lizzie at the Carzio shop. Go talk to her. So yeah, we're gonna go on in and talk to her right quick. And finally, we did it after all this time. Lord have mercy.
You see, I told you I'd find them all. Yep, they're all there. You would not believe how far some of them got. Almost all the way down Route 66.
Who are you?
Lightning McQueen? I found your postcards.
Oh, there they are. I've been looking everywhere for them.
Okay, I don't know why she bounced back like that, but Lizzie definitely has like Alzheimer's or dementia or something. Or that's kind of weird because she's a car. But yeah, with that being said, guys, we just got all of the postcards in the game. Oh my god, and we dedicated an entire episode just to get those. That is what we call dedication, as I am All Might and I am here to bring you amazing quality. But anyway, yeah, with that being said, that was Lizzie's postcard hunt. Finally, we did it after all this freaking time. We finally got it done, and that's it. Now at this point in time, we're going to do our mini games and races for the entire rest of the game. And after all this time of playing this game and finally being able to say that I got all Lizzie's postcards, it's kind of cool. Actually, not really, because I was saying like, oh, you get some stuff for doing it all. No, you actually don't. You don't get that much. You don't really get much from actually doing it. So yeah, I lied. Well, I wasn't really lying. I was just kind of like, exaggerating the truth. But anyway, with that being said, guys, we're just going to go on ahead and end off the episode. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys like this video or like this video, and if you guys like you saw and want to see more, why not subscribe to the channel? I have a Twitter, which is KamPlays77, as well as a Discord. Link in the description down below. As well as a main YouTube channel, but I've mentioned that like 2,000 times. But anyway, next episode we're gonna get back to the real meat and potatoes of this game, like right in there, Anyways, thank y'all for watching. Have a good night, everyone watching this, and as always, hasta